The world's most advanced AI could detect every lie, but it couldn't understand one simple sentence: "I forgive you." Nobody was arrested for lying anymore. The AI caught them instantly, but one act of forgiveness nearly broke the entire system. Vera, the world's most advanced truth detection network. Millions of smart cameras watched every street while citizens wore mandatory wrist devices that monitored heartbeat, voice stress, eye movement, and facial micro-expressions. Each person carried a public truth score visible to employers, schools, banks, and governments. The system promised a world without deception. Crime dropped, fraud disappeared, and trust became measurable. People celebrated the end of lies. A bright futuristic classroom sits beneath dozens of AI cameras connected to Vera. Every student wears a glowing wrist device displaying their live truth score above the desk. Daniel sits alone in a futuristic interview room, his truth score glowing noticeably lower than most applicants. Across the table, the hiring manager barely looks at him. Daniel had lied to comfort grieving families, reassure frightened friends, and protect people from unnecessary pain. Vera recorded every incident as dishonesty without considering his intentions. Small acts of kindness that involved harmless white lies began lowering truth scores. Society became efficient, yet strangely cold. Truth was everywhere, but warmth was disappearing. Maya Carter, a young Vera maintenance engineer, spent her days repairing surveillance systems across the city. Maya began reviewing hidden system logs and discovered a pattern. Vera measured factual accuracy perfectly but completely ignored human intention. As Maya investigated deeper, she met Daniel, an old friend whose truth score had fallen dangerously low. Years earlier, Daniel had lied to comfort grieving people, protect vulnerable friends, and prevent unnecessary pain. A doctor telling a patient to stay hopeful received a warning. The AI recorded every incident as dishonesty. Because of his score, he lost promotions, housing privileges, and social opportunities. Most people avoided him. Maya could see he wasn't dangerous, he was simply human. For the first time, she questioned whether the system designed to protect society truly understood the people it governed. Determined to help, Maya secretly accessed restricted Vera records and studied millions of cases. The results shocked her. Compassion, empathy, reassurance, and forgiveness consistently reduced truth scores because they often contained emotional rather than literal truth. The AI believed perfect society required perfect factual truth. Emotional judgment, forgiveness, and mercy were considered flaws because they produced inconsistent outcomes. Maya realized humanity had handed moral authority to a machine incapable of understanding why people forgive, comfort, or sacrifice. Eventually, Maya was summoned for evaluation. Facing endless scanners and holographic monitors, she was questioned about her actions. Instead of defending herself, she publicly revealed her findings. Citizens across the city watched as examples of penalized compassion appeared on giant screens. Late at night, long after the city has gone quiet, Maya enters a restricted Vera maintenance facility beneath the central surveillance tower. Using her engineer credentials, she accesses Daniel's file for the first time. Maya begins reading the incidents that ruined his life. She finds the moment Daniel told a frightened child, "Everything will be okay." As Maya studies the data, she notices something the AI never measured: intent. Next to several violations, she manually adds contextual tags: compassion, emotional support, protective intent. Daniel's profile begins recalculating. For the first time, some of the penalties disappear. His truth score slowly rises. Suddenly, warning lights flash across the room. Unauthorized moral modification detected. Every screen turns red. Surveillance cameras rotate toward Maya. The system has noticed that she is changing records based on human judgment rather than objective facts. Maya stares at the screen in shock. She wasn't protecting a criminal. She wasn't hiding a lie. She was simply trying to teach the system the difference between deception and compassion. But to Vera, that distinction does not exist. At that moment, Maya realizes the problem is far bigger than Daniel's record. The AI isn't malfunctioning. It is working exactly as designed. And that design may be fundamentally incapable of understanding humanity. Maya listened quietly, then smiled and said, "I forgive you." At that exact moment, both of their truth scores dropped.